Colin Farrell's son was diagnosed with autism. Now look at what he's become. Colin Farrell was formerly known for his crazy roles and reckless lifestyle in Hollywood. But, behind the celebrity, a much deeper and more powerful story was unfolding, one that would turn him into the loving, dedicated father he is today. This is the narrative of Colin's most important duty yet, fatherhood to his son James with a rare genetic disorder. Colin Farrell, born in Dublin in 1976, aspired to be an actor his entire life. In 2003, Colin became a parent. His son, James, was born to him and model Kim Bordenov. Colin, like every first-time dad, was hopeful and excited. But soon, something seemed wrong. James was not developing like kids his age. After several testing and doctor visits, Colin and Kim learned that James had Angelman syndrome, a rare genetic disorder that affects speech, balance, and development. Only a few people are aware about Angelman syndrome. Children with this illness typically do not talk, have trouble walking, may experience seizures, and may require lifelong care. Colin, as a parent, he had not expected this path. Instead of giving up, he did something very brave, he faced it head-on. Colin was also dealing with some personal issues at the time. Fame had put pressure on his life, and it had become chaotic. But something about James made him pause and consider. Colin realized he needed to change after watching his son handle such huge problems with silent strength. He stopped drinking and focused solely on becoming a better version of himself, for James. James couldn't talk, but he communicated with Colin in other ways. Their friendship strengthened as they exchanged smiles, hugs, and made eye contact. Colin claims that James taught him the meaning of unconditional love. Being his father exposed him to a world in which love is not always proclaimed, but rather felt. James made significant progress with early therapy and solid support. He started walking at the age of 4. And with the correct therapy, his seizures ceased over 10 years ago. Colin saw each small accomplishment as a miracle. Each stride James took reminded him of how brave and unique his son actually is. Colin did not keep James's story hidden, he shared it with the world so that other families might feel seen and heard. He publicly discussed Angelman syndrome, breaking down barriers of silence and stigma. In 2023, he took a step further by establishing the Colin Farrell Foundation, which assists families with adult children who have intellectual or developmental challenges. This organization was founded out of love for James and a profound knowledge of what these families face every day. James became the center of everything Colin did. In interviews, he frequently claims that his son shaped the man he is now. He taught him purpose, patience, and perspective. He told him that the goal of life is connection rather than perfection. Colin's parenting journey did not stop with James. In 2009, he had his second child, Henry, with actress Alicia Baclader. Colin had matured significantly as a father by that point. Henry added more experience and calmness. He frequently tells amusing stories about raising both children, such as when Henry warned him not to wear revealing shorts in public or when he mistakenly showed him a terrible movie. These moments highlight the softer, funnier side of fatherhood. Colin's metamorphosis, however, is centered on James, the son who can't speak taught his father how to listen. The kid who struggled to walk helped his father tackle life's problems. And the child with a rare condition inspired a Hollywood star to become a real-life hero, not on the screen, but in the quiet moments of caregiving, advocacy, and unconditional love. Colin Farrell's greatest role isn't on the big screen, it's as a father. He left his partying life behind to focus on his son James, who has a unique condition. Watching James develop and smile has become his greatest joy. So, if you only know Colin as a movie star, think again. His true heroism rests in his humble power as a father and his son's silent courage.